Oh, hi. Good afternoon. Welcome to my office. This is the girls' PE office, and I'm here this afternoon to talk to you about technology and how I use it in my classroom and for my whole day, actually. So I'm going to run you through some stuff. Today is our last day of the school year, and we had promotion, so I am actually dressed a little differently than I would be normally for PE. But what I'd like to show you first of all is I call this a dinosaur. This is an old, inefficient Mac. And I was given this as a hand-me-down from another classroom. So the hand-me-down cannot get me to anything that I need. So this will be removed this summer and it is obsolete. So what I wanted to start with today was the past, and I'm going to show you what I currently use, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to transition into next year. Okay? The first thing that I'm going to talk about is what I've used pretty much this entire year, and it has been extremely beneficial for me. Everyone knows about their iPad. Okay, so this is my iPad, and what I've done with my iPad, if you might want to just squeeze in on that, is I've put our bell schedule. So at any moment, when I need to find out the bell, if I don't remember, I can just use this. So instead of using a clipboard like the old days, I just go right to my iPad and say, oh, lunch is at 12:11 today. Okay, so that's one way that I use this for myself. The second way that I use this is that it has many apps on it that I use specifically for teaching. First of all, we have our roll on here, and everything's at a fingertip. So our roll can be taken, and actually it's loading pretty well today. So it's got every single class, and then I just tap on it for my roll. So that's a really efficient way, as long as our Wi-Fi is up and running. The second thing that I like to use this for is the notepad. So my notepad, so I just go out and I'll take roll, talk to the kids, and then I go ahead, if you want to zoom in on this, I collect all my non-suits. So these are students who have been non-suits since 425, which was our last quarter. So I keep track of non-suits, I keep track of anything specifically that might help me with my class. Another awesome tool that I use is my Pandora. So if we're in the gym, I have a little Bluetooth speaker that I use. I can hook the Bluetooth up with this. Oh yeah. And you know what? We have a good time with this. So I use this for fitness if we're in the gym, for jump roping. If there's a run day and I want to have a little music added to it, I go to my Pandora. And generally the kids really enjoy that extra effort that goes into having a little music out there. So let's see, music. Okay, the other thing that I use this for. I think this thing is a fantastic tool for PE teachers, and I really recommend that if you don't have one, you get one. I use the clock. So on days when we're doing a timed mile run, I will just start this and I'll have it on my cart that has all the kids' cards on it for their run days, and then just write their time down that they see. I also use this for circuit training in the gym. So when we have circuits, I'll click the circuit and we'll go to the next circuit. So this is really beneficial for circuit training, and I also use it for rope climbing. We've got a really beautiful gym with rowing machines, and we have ropes, so the kids will rope climb and I'll stop, 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 so that I can time 4 kids at a time. So I use that as well. Another thing that I use here is my camera. And I'm not going to do a selfie today, but I take pictures of the kids in action, whether it's the turkey trot when they're running, whether they're doing fitness testing, and I do occasionally do a couple selfies where I get them working out when I've got my glasses in it. So that's always a lot of fun. Kids enjoy that. So that's another reason. Got my photos on here. Let's see if I can find them. Here's one. This I used one day. That's our gym. It's beautiful. Those were the kids left on the floor, so that for the next game that when we came back, I just went right to this photo. So that worked out really well. This year, I taught 3 new units. And so I had to pull up skills to show my students. I didn't I taught square dancing for the first time ever. So YouTube at your fingertips. So I would show the kids how YouTube, how it would work, and I would have it here. You can see I still have some HTML stuff on here, which is my last assignment. But I use this at home too for work. But what I'll do is I'll pull up a skill. For example, when we were doing volleyball, I pulled up a platform pass. So what I did is I showed the kids how to do it, demonstrated myself, but then also showed them to YouTube. What was interesting about this is that I have 54 kids per class, and I would hold it like this with the YouTube in front of them, and 54 kids, probably maybe 3 didn't look, but were paying attention. Something that's pretty cool this year is that I got the PTA to donate TVs. So we got 60-inch smart TVs that I'm going to have installed over the summer. So instead of using my small iPod, we're going to have the smart TV, which is going to be great in 2 of our adjacent rooms. Okay, so I use the YouTube for many things. I did volleyball this year, square dancing. I taught badminton for the first time. And with the badminton, I showed them serves because many of these kids have never done many of these units. So that was a lot of fun. Another thing that we have on here, if you want to zoom in, this is my Rogers Mustang. This is my school. I've got my login ready to go. It's got all the district stuff on here, but I can put kids' scores in while they're playing. So if I have to, I can just keep things right at my fingertips. I can go onto the website and add things as I need to for classes, and also if the kids have a problem with the grade or if maybe something was overlooked, then I go ahead and go here. So that's a good thing. This also, if you want to just look here, has a login. Here's my login. I can go right up to Loop Mail. So I can check all my email on here. And the nice thing about having your iPad is that you can go right to your email, and with this you can voicemail. So I can read my emails and I can be out on the field while the kids are actually engaged in an activity after I've instructed them. And I can do emails. I've also used voice commands to do my quizzes. So if the kids are sitting and they're engaged, I go ahead and voice command those. Okay, so that's what I use my iPad for. And it's been extremely beneficial this year, and I'm really, really happy. Next year, however, the future. I just received my new Microsoft Surface. I do not know how to use this as of yet, and this will be my next thing for next year. So anyway, we've got our past, present, and our future. So this is my presentation on how I use technology. Thank you.